Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to have a look at basically 3 sets of coins, all Peter Pan, which if you're a Peter Pan fan is brilliant. I've seen the film, that's about as far as it goes. The first 2, I'll give you a quick sort of history. They were issued for the Isle of Man. So if I give you a quick glance on the back, as you can see there's the Queen, Isle of Man 2019. So the other set is 2020. Both of these were actually issued as fundraisers for Great Ormond Street Hospital, GOSH. They were snapped up fairly quickly. If you got the silver or the gold varieties, they went straight away. These are just your bog standard, brilliant uncirculated. But as you can see, it's very shiny, and we're going to have fun and games trying to get this into focus. So 2019, the inside cover, as it says, if you believe, clap your hands, one of the catchphrases from the story. And then you get 6 coins. Now it's unusual because normally with Isle of Man coins you only get 5. So for this particular one, if I just try and zoom in a little bit more, get a better idea of what's on there. So there you can see, second to the right, straight on till morning. They're all phrases from the original story. Now a little tidbit for you, this was originally a stage play, then it was made into a book. That I didn't realise. So each of these, like I say, I've got different scenes, different phrases. This one's talking about Peter Pan, that one's the crocodile, and the last one, I'm guessing, I can't quite work it out, that's Hook. So each of these, like I say, there's a set of 6 for 2019. The actual designer of the obverse, the front, is our old friend Jody Clark. That's a bit better, trying to get rid of some of this shine for you because there's plastic in the way as well. And the reverses were all done by David Wyatt and Matt Tyndall. Now those are names that we've come across in the past for other Isle of Man coins. Now at this point what they didn't do was give all the specs across the bottom. Well, these 6 were issued as circulated coins, so circulated commemoratives. So if you're ever in the Isle of Man, or you get any Isle of Man change in your pocket from wherever you've been shopping, have a quick look. If you've got one of these, hang on to it, because I don't think very many actually went out into circulation. So 2019, the front of the packaging completely undated. You go to 2020, this one does have the date. On the inside, same saying, same catchphrase, same image. Another set of 6 coins. Again, it's some of the characters with some of the phrases on each one, and again the reverses were by David Wyatt and Matt Tyndall. They've done a really good job actually. Some of these are really good. And the bottom, again, the specs not given. They're your standard weight measurements and so on for 50p's. And again, Jody Clark on the obverse showing 2020. So like I say, those 2 were issued as fundraisers for the 90 years of Peter Pan and the Great Ormond Street Hospital. Now it covers 2 years, 19 and 20, so there's obviously some sort of crossover period of the 2 for dates. But the 3rd set that's very recently been released, complete change of tact, If I zoom out, you can see a bit better. Now they've actually got some sort of proper illustration, shall we say, rather than just text. So you've got Peter Pan, you've got Wendy, you've got some of the Lost Boys. Oh look, there's the Pooch. And then on the inside you've got some of the history. And now this is actually where I found out that the stage show premiered December 1904, and it wasn't until 1911 that it was published as a book. So there's quite a change. I mean, most of us are used to seeing stage plays or films based on a book. Well, obviously films are based on books, but in those days you would expect to see more books than stage plays, but it's the other way around. So little things please me and tickle my fancy every so often. So, but on this particular case, you've only got 5. So this set in itself is to mark the 120 years of Peter Pan. So if we go to the first one, that's the Darlings. See, there's no catchphrase on that one. One thing I've just realised, if this is marking 120 years, why was it 4 years ago that it was 90 years? Because it clearly says celebrating 90 years of Peter Pan and the Great Ormond Street Hospital. So suddenly, in the space of 4 years, Peter Pan's age 30. Yeah, okay, I think they're referring to the hospital there. So yeah, you've got the Darlings, got the Lost Boys, Peter Pan himself, everyone's favourite villain, Captain Hook, and of course Smee and the Pirates. Now this set does have the information at the bottom. In this case, these are non-circulating commemorative, so you won't see these in your change. The other 2 sets you've got a good chance, but the obverse in this case, because it's the King now, change of designer, and we're back to our old friend Glyn Davis. He's done quite a bit for the Isle of Man, so he's a fairly common name, does some good stuff. And the reverse on each of these 5 coins is by David Lawrence. So if I bring that to about there, you can see the spec details hopefully in the bottom. So you've got your weights, the issue year, metal, everything's on there. So diameter is 27.3, weight is 8 grams, brilliant uncirculated, usual as you'd expect in a package like this. But yeah, so that is a special 120th anniversary bundle, whereas that one and that one, I think it's safe to say the 90 years is in respect of the hospital, not Peter Pan. But Peter Pan has been left to the hospital, as it says there. 90 years ago in 1929, J.M. Barrie gave his rights in Peter Pan to Great Ormond Street Hospital. By purchasing these commemorative coins, you are supporting the hospital in its mission to transform young lives now and in the future. So, yeah, my guess is that 90 is the hospital. So I would expect to see, hopefully, another set in a few more years when it's 125 years of Peter Pan. That'd be great. Anyway, that's Peter Pan. Quick look at the 50p sets that have come out from the Isle of Man. Now, these are still available. The 2019s I think are still available. 2020 I'm not so sure. But I got all 3 of these over time through Westminster Collection. So they're not a sponsor, but if you're interested, pop along to their website and have a quick look. Like I say, these are very, very recently issued, so you'll probably see a link on the homepage. and I got an offer on those from them not so long ago, realizing that I hadn't got the 2019s but did have 2020. Right, Peter Pan, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope you like Peter Pan, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers all.